Well, we can't say this wasn't expected. Watchdogs 2 has just been revealed by Ubisoft ahead of this year's E3, and it'll be out for PS4, Xbox One and PC on November 15th. But what's it all about? Well, here are the 6 most important facts you should know. A new setting and a new hero. Chicago is out, San Francisco is in, complete with the iconic bridge, the pier, and that weird bendy hill road my dad was too scared to drive down on holiday once. And gone is Aiden Pierce. In his place is Marcus Holloway, a young hacker of cheerier disposition, even when he's whacking people with a billiard ball tied to a paracord or shooting them up with guns replicated by his 3D printer. He's a thoroughly modern maniac. Hacking upgrades. Like Pierce, Marcus can hack into nearby electronics, but rather than be limited to a single action, explode a steam pipe, overload a transformer, etc., he can push deeper and hijack them outright. If you have a car in pursuit, for example, a quick tap of L1 or LB will cause them to veer off into traffic. Hold the button and you can seize manual control via the face buttons, which allows you to decide exactly which piece of oncoming traffic to pile drive them into. Better still, if you find a guard blocking your path during a sneaky car park infiltration, you can power up dormant vehicles and reverse over him. This can even be combined with gadgets. Attach an IED to a car and you can drive it straight into the goons you hope to explode. It's a tool to be toyed with rather than a context-sensitive gimmick. Any NPC can be toyed with as well, but be careful, strangers will pick fights with you. And the introduction of mass hacks allows for impressive sights such as an entire plaza of shoppers thrown into disarray by a simultaneous phone disruption. Used during a firefight, the same trick lets Marcus stun an entire army before calmly wandering to his escape vehicle. CTOS returns. Even more tantalizing is using San Francisco's overzealous Big Brother security system, the returning CTOS. You can give your target a criminal record and call the cops on them, or flag the presence of a gang member to rival clans. We're promised more sophisticated NPC AI as well, which will allow these encounters to take on a life of their own. New toys. As well as hacking cameras to remotely infiltrate enemy strongholds, Holloway has a quadcopter and RC car to play with. The former takes to the skies and marks its targets, like a less ridiculous version of Far Cry Primal's Owl Attack, while the latter permits more direct meddling, such as giving dogs electric shocks to coach a distractionary bark, say, or unscrewing panels to allow access to hackable circuits. And we're told that putting these powers together lets you bring down entire operations without taking a single step. Freedom of movement. Finding hidden vantage points to fully utilize these new toys is key, but Marcus now has some neat parkour abilities to let you leap, dive and pirouette around obstacles that Aiden would have clumsily heaved himself over. Yes, by cribbing from Assassin's Creed, it continues the trend of all Ubisoft Montreal games slowly converging into one uber-ubi project, but it has to be said that this new movement certainly helps conjure a more carefree tone. Co-op. Marcus is part of growing hacker movement DedSec, the prankster hacktivist who previously lurked in Chicago's shadows. And this friendlier Watchdogs extends to a co-op element that sees friends going about their own business in the city, think The Division and Destiny, until you opt to partner up. The two of you can do special co-op missions and any of the open world activities. The idea of unleashing dual hacks is what excites us most. At one point we see one player using their hovercopter to watch over the second as they sneak into enemy territory. And of course, the online invasions from the first game return. You can expect to hear more about Watch Dogs 2 at E3 next week, and we'll be there to bring you all the info direct from the show floor. Let us know what you think about this new setting and direction in the comments below, and don't forget to subscribe for more gaming news, reviews, previews and features right here on GamesRadar+.